Hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the ARK Let's Play series. So, recently there's been a bit of a focus on bosses, on tech cave, all that kind of stuff, and I had originally already recorded an episode regarding all the rewards, but that was quite a while ago now, where I've been kind of delaying a lot of the boss videos to have more fun things in between. The whole, rewards and tech grams and such kind of got pushed further and further back, and you've already seen, all of this. I think you've seen, this, for example, dedicated storage in the background for a while. So, I'm going to go ahead and re-record it. And I want to address a couple of items in case people aren't familiar with it, for those who have not done bosses before, not done tech, or are unfamiliar with the Structures Plus tech items. So I'll do a quick little rundown. First of all, of course, being the Replicator, which is the big, crazy monolithic structure that allows us to actually make all of the tech items in the first place. The dedicated storage is really nice and one of my favourite items because it's a very flashy way to show off just, how much resources I have. It's also very convenient and it's kind of just better for organisation. And it just looks cool. It's just so nice and show-offy. Let's see, there's of course the tech generator, which is super handy because it powers just about everything. I've hidden mine up here in a corner because I didn't really know where else to put it, and it means it's in range of the rest of the base down there. Speaking of down here, we also have the tech shield generator, which is very handy because my location means that quite often things like Rexes and even Alpha Carnos fall into my base. And as you can imagine, that isn't really the most ideal thing. I've also one time had something attacking a Bronto. The wild Bronto falls in and broke my Patreon wall. Absolute bugger, so this is really handy then to prevent that, and it also prevents things like radiation, although that's not needed until a lot later. The tech cloning chamber and a tech behemoth gateway. This is the vanilla version, although the S Plus version is just a big flat panel, which is a bit more convenient and tidy. This one, I decided to use the vanilla version because it looks like a gateway. It's a bit unnecessary. I don't really need this, and I especially don't need it in vanilla. But come on, doesn't that look really, really cool? I love that so much. One of the S Plus items I have as well is the tech storage, which is just a regular storage crate, just significantly larger and refrigerated. And these little buttons here, the transfer control units, these are super duper handy. So if any of you with S Plus are familiar with the advanced transfer tool and the presets, basically you can assign a preset to the transfer control unit, and all you have to do is press the button and it will ship everything out for you. So in my case, this one takes all the kibbles when I'm done cooking from these two. If I grab a bunch of this extraordinary kibble, cook in there, and some of the superior kibble, cook in there, whether it's in my inventory or in this refrigerator storage unit, if I hit that button, it gets taken away and it gets taken to even more dedicated storage over here. And like I said, it's so handy just to show off how much I've got. I do need loads more regular kibble. I gotta get some dinos that actually provide the eggs for regular kibble. All I have is a seagull. Just the one seagull, unfortunately. I need to get more of that. Meanwhile, got another button here. This takes everything related to the taming. Again, it's all preset, so I was able to be quite thorough with this. It's got all the gateways, all my long necks, all my narcotics, spiked walls, various darts and arrows. Really super handy. Another one next to the tributes cabinet. This one takes all the apex items and artifacts, as well as, the trophies and such, chucks them all into here. Nice and convenient. Also got myself a tech feeding trough, which is all refrigerated, so that means the food's going to last a lot better and feed everything nearby. The tech turret, so that the few things that do fall into base behind the shield, the turret will deal with, and actually has killed quite a few things as well. One odd thing I did get that I'm very confused about is the tech sleeping pods. So this was strange because they're from Aberration, and for some reason I was able to craft them, and I really don't know why, so I've kind of just been having them meanwhile, and I'm debating, do I just throw them out or not? I'm really unsure of that one, but yay. The tech sleeping pod's nice because it will refill all your vitals, like your hydration and hunger, and it will passively give you experience. However, I already am max level, 125 now with a maxed out chibi, though I'm now using a parasols gifted to me by Yi. So in other words, I don't really need the experience. I'm a little bit, yeah, don't really know what to do with these, but yay, bonus. The S Plus mutator is a really lovely one. This one, you can change the various settings, such as changing the gender of your dinosaurs, forcing mutations, making unbreedable dinosaurs breedable, and I plan to be abusing this a ton, especially my Super Argentavis, which is a thing that is currently a work in progress. You'll see that one in the future. This is my current stage of non-mutated Argentavis. Let's see, there's also the Vivarium and Propagator. So this one's very interesting because, first of all, it works as dino storage, which is really convenient, so not just cryopods, and the Vivarium can produce eggs, feces, and resources from the dinosaurs in its inventory. Now, I do have the resource generation currently disabled because it can be quite broken. I'll enable it later on in the cluster, but this one's currently set to eggs, and I did have loads of eggs. I've since taken them all out. I hadn't played the server for about a week, and I had hundreds upon hundreds of eggs. It was wild. So that's a really nice and compact way of having the killable farm without all the dinosaurs being out and animating, because that can get quite noisy and quite laggy. The Propagator, so I mentioned earlier about the whole breeding thing. The Propagator is interesting because this is a way to kind of automate mutation breeding on absolute bulk mass, but very, very expensive. As you can see, I did use this for the Trilobite video, for the Black Pearl video, and it was super handy, but it cost about 500 elements to breed all of these, about 3-4 times. Oh, that's without mutations as well, so it would have cost even more element with mutations. But I did get about, what was it, like 2,000-3,000 Black Pearls? I can't remember. It was worth it in the end. Another item is the Tech Crop Plot, which does come from Genesis Part 2, but, I mean, hey, I can have it now. And this is one that I mean, it's just decoration right now, but I may have to bring those with me in Scorched Earth. That'd be super handy, especially because they hydrate themselves, and that'd be really nice in a desert environment. Now, because I am fully ascended, I do have access to a lot of high-level items as well, so starting from level 100, the Tech Canteen, oh, this one's been such a godsend, another one I have to take with me to Scorched Earth. The Crop Plot, the Cloning Chamber, and the Mutator. Oh yeah, these are the S+ variants, of course. The Tech Surveillance Console. Dude, I have had some fun with this. So, Sarah said that I'd check my camera. Okay, well, there's one in the boys' base with their pillar. Yeah, by the way, fun fact. Open, close, open, close. Just casually controlling someone else's gates remotely. Open, close. Ah, Jesus! That's awful! Oh my god, I hate that! I deserve that. I did hide a camera in your base. Hi, Loki. I see you doing it. Loki's doing a chicken emote. You know what? I deserve that. Sure. Wait, I can interact. Wait, I can change things. Wood. I won't do that. I don't want to troll Loki. Wait, I can't change it back. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna leave. I broke it. Anyway. So Gunnar says to check his camera. Good God. To be fair, Loki, I was never really using it. I just did it for a gag video. Close! I can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I can control your door. Oh, Sarah! Sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to troll you.
Oh no, what did those boys do? Oh no! There's no emote? No wave?
Lame.
But Turkey Dance works? Unfortunate. Yeah, she does that.
So like I said earlier, I had originally recorded all this a couple of weeks ago, so that's been sitting there for a while, and as it turns out, another 2 weeks ago, as of recording this now, Bluetail and Abe chucked a bunch of cameras of their own in my base. I only just was informed of this yesterday when I was being spam invited into a tribe. I was really confused. And the cheeky buggers hid a bunch of cameras in my base. I suppose it's only fair, and I should definitely go hide some more now. We've got the Propagator, the Tech Hoversail, and the Tech Bow. There is also technically the Tech Phaser Pistol and the Asher Delpha Saddle, but neither of those we can really use yet, so I've currently discounted them for now. But the Hoversail, oh, is another item I have so much fun with. So let's see then. I do have an idea for this in a future video, but you know what? This could actually be a pretty cool way of traveling through the island, because obviously we don't have very quick tames at the moment. You know what? This is fast. And it travels on water. You know what? I like this. I think I just found my new way of traveling. This is ridiculous. I wonder if we can do a race on the river around the entire redwoods. Oh, you know what? This is sick. I could just keep doing this. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Get all the movement speed buff. Whee! Damn, this is fast. We finally got a fast mount. Hell yeah. So that brings us back to the now, and that's pretty much the entire previous video summarized in like, what, 10 minutes, I think? So hopefully nice and smooth. I did also since do a Gamma and Beta Broodmother run. That way I now have every single statue from the island, which I'm really pleased about. I think it looks really cool. I can't wait to get all the statues from every other map as well. Now, a bit of an interesting thing is that I do offer everyone rewards for beating a tech cave, and quite a few people have now done Alpha Tech Cave. And what I've been rewarding for people are the damages of the Dino Towers from the Genesis Part 1 final boss fight. And what's interesting is that these Dino Towers, you probably could get their damage from the boss encounter, but the boss is so incredibly hectic, and their corpses despawn so quickly, you probably can't actually get these legit. Now, you probably noticed I did gloss over one really awesome reward, and that was the tech bow. The tech bow is something that I probably should have left disabled for a little bit longer, but screw it, it's amazing. The tech bow is incredible. Another Genesis Part 2 recipe, and I want to see. This is going to be hella expensive. I'm not doing another mining drill black pearl video, but can I at least make this, I don't know, ramshackle? Okay then, one primitive tech bow with 55 durability, upgraded to ramshackle. I was really hoping that would actually proc then. Let's chuck everything away then. Put this back in here, get the element back out, and the polymer. And how much would I need for the next one? 482 elements. See, I do have enough, but I'm really, I'm so tempted actually. Okay, for the content. No proc again, but it is apprentice. I got myself an apprentice tech bow. Right, let's take the element out. That would now require 1,366 elements, and I now have a grand total, ooh, just around 1,000. That was pricey, but that should copium be worth it. Okay, you know what? Since I need to do so many boss fights anyway, let's get a bit spicy then, shall we? Let's make an entire tech suit and get that all equipped up then. I've not used a full tech suit in a really, really long time. Get my bow, my bars, and what else could I make? I can also make myself some tech grenades. I don't think I've ever actually used these, and they do appear to be, well, minus the gunpowder, quite cheap. Oh, okay, you make lots per. That's good to know then. I think it was about 3 crafts per, because I made 30 by accident. That is fantastic, actually. And otherwise, the only other things I can really make on this map is the tech rifle, and I don't particularly fancy using that because I've been there, done that. The tech bow, I want to use a tech bow. The tech bow is a bit more important for me. Oh, actually, there is also the tech gravity grenade. Another one I've never really used before and doesn't even require any element at all. So let's just make, I don't know, 5 of these? Ah, look at me, man. Doesn't that just look badass? Although the armor appears to be having a hard time rendering that, or I've gotten used to the Federation suit a bit too much. The armor looks very clay-like. That's a nice reward. You defeat all the bosses and that's all you get. But I can, I can fly. Right, I'd say, let's go forth then and do a cave. And I've arrived at the center cave, and it did also just occur to me that I am wearing tech armor. I wonder if the Alpha Plura can break that. Most likely. I'm also freezing. Well, I do have the tech canteen, which does provide insulation, but mine's currently set to cold, so I guess I'm freezing. Right. One of the really cool things about the tech bow is the ability to change ammo. See? Isn't that so cool? So metal arrows are the strongest single target one. Oof, not bad. Definitely not bad. And, oh, there's another one over there. Okay, so it did just spit on me, so it probably broke my armor. Let's quickly just set to... Oh, that's a point. You can set to instant hit as well. So it works like a gun. Dude, I've not used on these since I played Gen 2, and now it's quite a while ago now. We do have the Trank Arrow and the Flame Arrow. Ooh. You know what? Sorry, fam. That does decent damage. And you as well, sir. Not gonna lie, that's really decent. Now, I feel a little bit bad for all this, but I'm also tempted just to punch them. Just there you go, hold on, let's get back again. And punch! Get back again, and punch! It's a 150! Aw! Let's try a grenade. I've actually never used these grenades before. I got a gravity grenade. I want to try the gravity grenade. For a second then, I thought that was a Megalosaur. Actually, that reminds me, my armor. I'm gonna kill the Arthroporas first. Actually, I am a numpty. I've got a tech helmet on. Why am I not using the tech scanning? Oh god. Ah! That's awesome. Right, hold on. Let's just enable tech helmet to, yep, cycle. That way I can see things properly. And let's try using this. Oh, I don't think that worked. Whoa! Oh, it's grabbing me as well, though. That wasn't very helpful. Okay. Alternatively, before they destroy my armor. Did it stick to any of them? No. Well, that's not... Well, it is supposed to stick to it, isn't it? Hold on, let's try that again. Oh god, it stuck to it, stuck to it. Ah! Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. There is something really satisfying with the explosive one. I think like that big kaboom, it is like really nice. There we go. Oh, so that's always a handy thing regarding the tech visors, the ability to see all this crap. Oh, and I can't even hit them. Lovely. Oh, but of course you can hit me though, can't you? There's a Megalosaur, it's actually awake. It's level 80. So I wonder then, since I'm around a bunch of more, you know, land creatures, let's chuck that. Oh god, let's chuck that grenade down. Oh, look at that! That looks cool. I wonder if that could be utilised in boss fights, perhaps. Okay, running around the grenades is actually kind of fun. It's really not that good. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. That was pretty good, actually. So maybe if I chuck like several or all of them at a time, that'd be really awesome. In fact, saying that, hold on. If I set hover mode and quickly get the bats away. My god, what is up with these bats? I guess it's nice that I can't just hover behind them. My god though, these bats are so bloody obnoxious. And how is so many of these missing? I might actually die to just the bats. Okay, you know what? Let's try. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a Megalosaur. Well, that's really unfortunate. Well, on the plus side, at least I can get back to my cacher with a nice, quick, speedy mount. Yeah, I have to admit, I really saw that going a lot better, but unfortunately, I just could not hit those bloody bats. These ones right here were such an absolute pain. Now you give me mega rabies, of course you do. Absolutely typical, isn't it? There you go, finally. Oh, I heard that. The spiders over there. Yeah, so that is ultimately the thing, really, isn't it? Is that the tech suit's awesome, but it really is more of a utility thing. It's not that good in combat, as you very well just saw. It's also a lot better in, like, you know, larger open world stuff. In a cave, I suppose it's a bit too cramped. It is fun though, and the ability to scan things is absolutely... The ability to scan is absolutely fantastic. That is definitely a thing that pulls it ahead of everything else. Still though, I can't deny the tech suit definitely does have its place in terms of utility, such as this Giga. I'm so glad it's of 80, I honestly thought that's going to be a 150, that would have been just my luck in this video. So this Giga with 57,000 torpor, let's just chuck a couple of hits into it quickly then. So this is only an apprentice tech bow, and you can of course get much better ascended ones in in Gen 2 itself. There we go then, that quick flood of shots actually gave it 5,000 torpor. Now of course it's a Giga, right? So if I was to shoot something much smaller, such as say that Scorpion, or I can just kill it. That must have been a really low health. Hold on, let's try that again. Now, if we were to try something smaller, such as this Anki, provided I can actually land the hits, there we go. And what is that? There you go, it's already, oh, it's nearly knocked out. So, yeah, as you can imagine, it's like much quicker and easier. I'm definitely going to be using the tech bow a lot, in fact, because it takes a while to increase. There you go, now it's knocked out. And, you know, being further knocked out by the scorpion. Absolute meanie, just bullying it. So yeah, handy, very handy. So yeah, altogether then, lots and lots of utilities. The structures I'm really excited about, particularly dedicated storage and the S+ mutator are really the two like big things. And the teleporter, but I don't really mind using that. I've not been using that until maybe like a bigger map. I think Extinction, that's going to be amazing in, or even Aberration. And otherwise, the tech bow and maybe even a tech suit would be really handy for tranking future dinos. But I think for big ones like the Giga, I'm still going to stick to my long neck. At least until I'm able to get a better bow. So, I'm going to wrap it up here then. That is a nice, good summary of all the rewards I now have after all those crazy boss encounters. Quite pleased with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will have a wonderful time. Cheers.